Hi, I'm Rebecca. If you've ever felt stuck losing weight and gaining it back, you're not alone. Today's video, I'm going to share a powerful fat loss habit that almost nobody talks about, but everyone should. It's simple, realistic, and it actually works. Stay with me, because once you understand this habit, you'll see why diets fail and what really helps your body change for good.
Have you ever felt like your body has a favorite weight? That number on the scale that no matter what you do always seems to pull you back. You drop a few pounds, you get excited, but then, almost like magic, the weight creeps back on. Frustrating, right? But let me tell you, this isn't in your head. Science has a very clear explanation, and today I'm going to share the one fat loss habit that almost no one talks about, but should, because it could change everything for you. Researchers call this the set point theory. It's the idea that your body works like a thermostat. It defends a certain weight range, and whenever you try to push below it, your body fights back. Imagine your house thermostat set to 72 degrees. If the room gets warmer, the AC kicks on. If it gets too cold, the heat turns on. Your body does the same with weight. When you lose a few pounds, it responds with biological counterattacks to bring you back. What happens? Hunger hormones like ghrelin skyrocket, while satiety hormones like leptin drop. Your metabolism slows down, energy levels dip, and cravings get louder. This isn't weakness or lack of discipline, it's survival biology. Studies from Columbia University and the Karolinska Institute have shown this time and again. That's why so many people fall into yo-yo dieting. Lose the weight, gain it back, repeat. And here's the truth. It's not because you failed. It's because most diets ignore this reality. They rely on extremes, cutting carbs, slashing calories, doubling cardio sessions. Sure, the scale moves at first, but then biology pushes back hard. The real question isn't, how do I lose weight faster? The real question is, how do I teach my body to accept a new weight as its new normal? And the answer lies in something I call the anchor habit. Now, let's get clear on what this means. An anchor habit is not about perfection, and it's not about doing everything right all the time. It's about picking one simple, non-negotiable action that you stick with every single day, no matter how chaotic life gets. It's the thread that keeps you consistent when everything else goes off track. For example, your anchor habit could be eating 30 grams of protein at breakfast. Research shows that protein in the morning reduces hunger spikes and keeps cravings in check throughout the day. Taking a 20-minute daily walk. Even short bouts of movement improve insulin sensitivity, increase calorie burn, and reset stress hormones. Drinking 80 ounces of water every day. Mild dehydration can trigger hunger and reduce energy, while steady hydration supports metabolism. The point is, it doesn't need to be complicated, but it must be consistent. That's where the power comes in. Now, let's talk about why this matters so much. Think about how most people diet. They do well Monday through Thursday, then Friday comes and dinner out turns into dessert, drinks, and a messy weekend. By Saturday, they're telling themselves, I'll restart on Monday. That all-or-nothing cycle is exactly what keeps the body stuck at its old set point. Because instead of sending a steady signal long enough for the body to adapt, you're constantly flipping the switch on and off. The anchor habit breaks that cycle. Imagine your worst day. The baby kept you up all night, your boss loaded you with work, the car broke down, and by dinner time, you're ordering pizza because there's no chance you're cooking. That day feels like a failure. But if you still hit your anchor habit, maybe you drank your water, maybe you hit your protein goal, maybe you walked while the kids biked, then it wasn't a lost day. That thread keeps pulling you forward. Psychologically, this is huge. You stop training your brain to believe progress only counts when you're perfect. Biologically, the body receives a continuous signal. Protein, movement, hydration, repeated again and again, slowly teach your body to adapt. Over time, your set point shifts. I experienced this myself. After my first pregnancy, my body felt stuck. I was exercising, but not intensely enough. I was eating, quote-unquote, better, but inconsistently. I felt like I was starting over every week. When I anchored myself to two habits, hitting protein consistently and strength training with progressive overload, my body finally started to change.
Clothes fit better, I had more energy, I wasn't bouncing between on track and off track, I was steady. And I've seen the same with my clients. One woman, Marielle, spent years yo-yo dieting. She'd lose a few pounds, gain them back, and never find lasting success. When we worked together, we chose her anchor: protein every morning and 15 minutes of daily movement. That was it. Within months, she broke the restart cycle. She told me, "For the first time, I don't feel like I'm dieting. This feels like a lifestyle I can actually keep." She was eating more food, had more energy, and finally saw results that stuck. And the science backs this up. A review in Obesity Reviews and studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition show that consistency is the single strongest predictor of long-term weight maintenance. Not the type of diet, not the speed of weight loss, consistency. The anchor habit works because it makes consistency possible. Instead of going all in and then burning out, you always have one steady thread. Think of it like a bank account. Most people make a few deposits during the week, then wipe out the balance on the weekend and wonder why nothing grows. The anchor habit is like setting up an automatic deposit. Small, steady, non-negotiable. Over time, those deposits add up, and your body's weight thermostat slowly resets. The key isn't perfection. It's having one habit that carries through even when life gets messy. That's what convinces your body, this is who we are now. So let me ask you, if you had to pick one anchor habit today, what would it be? Would it be protein at breakfast, a daily walk, hydration? Think about something you can do even on your busiest day. Something measurable, something that creates a ripple effect. Because here's the truth. Fat loss doesn't fail because you're weak. It fails because you keep stopping and restarting. The anchor habit breaks that restart cycle. It teaches your body consistency, and consistency is what finally teaches your body a new normal. So if this gave you a new perspective on fat loss, I want you to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'll be sharing more practical, science-backed strategies to help you lose fat, build strength, and enjoy the process without falling into extremes. And don't forget, comment below and tell me, what's your anchor habit going to be? I can't wait to hear it.
Thanks for watching. I hope this gave you a new way to think about fat loss. If it helped, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video.
Remember, one small habit can change everything. See you in the next one. Did you enjoy the video? Subscribe to our channel, Health and Wellness for All, for more tips and information. See you soon.